Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Johnny, Tropical Fish Guy here. Today we're going to be continuing the series on the indoor pond move. Okay, so if you haven't seen the first video, I'll leave the link in the description below or a little card up here somewhere where you can click and see that first video. But basically what we did is we moved we set up a 40-gallon indoor pond into the fish room here. So it was bare and everything, and it's just set up. So today we're gonna be, what I did was I added some plants. You know, I went to Home Depot or Lowe's. I went to Lowe's and got some plants that I thought would look nice in the fish room. So here is kind of what it looks like right now. As you can see, I got some, not sure what these things are, to be honest. I've had these for a while. They've been doing pretty good outside. They grow like crazy. If you know what this is, let me know. But some, you know, they look like miniature elephant ears, but I know they're not. So that, same thing here, same kind of plant here. I mean, these things just grow pretty good here in Dallas. Some of these plants here, as you can tell, I'm not the plant guy, I'm the fish guy, so I don't know the name of all these, but I do know the name of a couple that I really like a lot. Okay, so let's walk over here. All right, so here it is. Check out this, well, it's got the goldfish in there. I've got some more goldfish in the quarantine here. Really nice, pretty ones that will be joining them fairly soon. They're out there eating. But anyways, let's look at the plants here. So I showed you those guys. This one here, really pretty, different colors and stuff. It was burning up in the summer, so hopefully that's a good indoor plant. This one here got really burnt outside. It's, you know, it's hot in Texas, right? But the pothos ivy, pothos does really good, so I bought that. Another one that I bought was the peace lily, right? The peace lily looks real nice. It's a good indoor plant, indirect light. It doesn't get light straight from the window. We've got the solar shades, and then we've also got that screen, but we can always move it around. And this little palm thing here, that looks pretty good. It got burnt up a little bit outside in the heat too, as well as these guys here, but as well as a couple more pothos and some more of this, we're gonna call mini elephant ears. But so you put it all together and you look at that and it looks pretty good, right? I mean, it's not done yet, but we just stacked a bunch of plants around. I did use the hood. Okay, so there's a stand. It's a little old hood that I had for the fish tank, so it props up the plants a little bit. So you can use milk crate, you can use something cheap. You don't have to use anything if you have tall plants. That gives you a good visual effect of your pond there. A couple other things that I did was I added plants actually into the mini pond, right? So let's take a look here. Pothos I stuck into this little container here. And the filter, I'm hiding the filter. I'm putting a couple little pots. Just the old pots you get from, you know, Lowe's or Home Depot, right? That right there. Putting that, letting the pothos grow up on that one. Like that, something like that. Whatever, it'll grow. And then I stuck one in this little pot here as well, and I'm training it to let it go around. So it'll grow. I know for sure I've done pothos a lot growing in water, and it does grow in water. And another good thing about it is it sucks the nitrates and ammonia out of the water, which is real good. Here's a little flower from the peace lily here. That looks pretty good. Little fascinating fact is that these aren't really flowers, they're just modified leaves, okay? From what I heard anyway. But I'm gonna take some of that peace lily, I'm gonna probably pull out a few pieces. I got this, okay, so bonus dollar store hacks, right? So I got this thing at the dollar store, right? It's, I don't know what it is. It's where their little containers are, cereal container or something. $1.25, yep, I know, it used to be $1, now it's $1.25, inflation and all that. But I'm gonna drill holes in this, I'm gonna put some gravel in it, and then I'm gonna stick a thing of that, maybe a stem or two of that peace lily in there. I'll do that later, but another dollar store hack is these plants that are actually floating. Okay, so you'll see these floating plants right here. Okay, so those are little. I don't know if that's going to work or not. If those will work in the water, but we're going to see. Okay, and I'll let you know. Those are part of these mini elephant ears too. Okay, so I grabbed a stem of those. I took that and check out what they're in. They're in what I did was, where's that at? What I did was, I got me a pool noodle. Pool noodle from the Dollar Tree, right? Dollar store, whichever one, I can't remember. I think it was Dollar Tree, but got the pool noodle, and I cut about 1 inch or ½ inch off the top to make these little containers here, right? These little floaty things here, to where you just shove the plant inside the pool noodle, and it will float. How cool is that, right? That's pretty neat right there. So the pool noodle holds up the plant. Looks like you got floating plants on the, like that one right there. Looks like you got some floating plants in the water, as well as the pothos right there. So on the pothos, it kind of, does what it wants to do, but I kind of like train it onto the side. But we'll probably put some more floating plants there once I figure out what's good. Or those fake lily pads, I don't know. I might not need anything because it's not too bright, right? So the sun's not going to burn it. I do want to see the fish, and I will have this thing here, probably in there, right there. But so the fish could actually swim around. But maybe not, we'll see. But they do like the cover, obviously. Fish like the cover. And they like to hide a lot. But very nice looking fish. I got my air stone in there. Okay, and then I had a couple of, for the ledge on the windowsill, I had a couple of cactuses. So I think these cactuses here we got from the succulent section right there. But those look good on the windowsill. We've got actually hidden, and I should move that around. We've got that terrarium there. And then we've got that succulent there, cactus there, whatever. Yeah. And then we can, as we sit here in the fish room, right? As we sit here in the fish room, looking at the tanks, we can look out this window here, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's open. So as you can see, that's not too bright. We've got some indirect sunlight, which the peace lily likes, as well as the pothos plants. And I imagine these other plants, we'll see how they do. I don't know. They're doing a lot better here or these here are doing a lot better here than they were outside. So that's a plus, but we'll see. Anyways, I want to do a real quick update. It looks a heck of a lot better than it did when it first started. And all we really did was stick a bunch of plants around it and in it. And I gave you a couple of Dollar Tree hacks on that and that. So there you have it. All right, so that was a quick one on the indoor pond update. Like I said, watch the first one. We moved everything in here. It looks kind of bland, but now with it getting all set up, and I'll show you the full view here. With it set up and everything, it looks a heck of a lot better. Looks much better. So we're just sitting here looking out the window. So we would sit here, look out the window, and watch all the birds feed. We added that new bird feeder, which no birds are coming yet. I don't know if you know. I don't know why, but if you know how to attract birds, let me know. But anyways, not talking about birds, talking about fish. So let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, it's right next to the 20, right next to the 29, right next to the front door. Walk in the front door. Let's walk into the front door. So it's like we walk in to the front door, and then we see the tanks, and we see the pond, and then we sit down, and then there's the 20 long, and then there's the 75. We sit down here by the table. That's a mess, but anyways, sit here and we just enjoy kind of being, you know, out here. We got the front door wide open. We're looking outside. We can open the windows. We don't want too much draft for the piece a little bit. I don't like drafts that much, but a very nice little corner here area of the house, so we can relax and enjoy some nature. You know, what do you guys think? And listen to the water. I mean, it's very soothing. Okay, now it is hooked up to the timer, so it turns off at 10 o'clock at night, and it turns back on at 7, but they won't like run out of air, because we got the air stone that runs all the time, so we don't get disturbed when the water's running. Make us, you know, want to pee or something at night. I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Looks a lot better than the 20, and I like this one because it's oval, right? And it's not just round, a round little thing. So it's got a little bit of character, I think it does. Leave me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm if you like it, okay? There's the 55. There's the frog tank right there, another 55. Frog's all chilling out. Yeah, he's doing cool. Crebensis is doing cool in there. She's doing all right. And there's a ropefish in there that I can never see. But I'm gonna add a little spruce to this tank here. But the frog's doing cool. Let me move this around. So, electric blue Acaro. What do you think about that, huh? That looks cool, doesn't he? Oh yeah, he looks cool. And then there's rosaline sharks, Gambala sharks. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a cool looking tank, if I do say so myself. Also coming over here, we've got the 75-gallon tank. Now I added this shop light here to this tank to get some more light, and it sure has brightened stuff up compared to the way it was. But anyways, I think it's a nice little place to come to after, you know, a hard day's work, whatever. You just want to chill out and relax a little bit, and kind of let the day melt away right after work. So, or during the weekends, just chill out and relax, you know, hang out, have some fun, you know, with nature. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, do other things you want to do. Tell me if you like this pond or not, or what you would suggest as upgrades, what you want to see to go in the pond. I do have some fish already, but we can, you know, definitely take suggestions and stuff. And thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. And as always, happy fish keeping. Peace.